Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Adrian, Louisiana Swamp Rat. Just coming to y'all for a few minutes. I'm on a family walk out here in the mangroves of Mangawai Heads, New Zealand. As you can see, I am rugged up, 2 layers of pants. I got this bear suit on me trying to stay warm. Anyway, I wanted to talk about Akash AKT, the Akash network. Decentralized cloud data taking on Amazon Web Services, led by Greg Osuri. So, Akash is always my baby. Never doubted it, never questioned it. I wanted to reach out to y'all because often whatever the norm is kind of what I go away from. And the norm is that AKT, they're going to have few dozen million tokens released in just a few days on the 25th. 24 to 30 million's the range, whatever. So that's coming, and the popular opinion is, oh, it's going to crash. Everybody's selling, and of course there's always the other projects. I won't even name them because they're not worth naming. Just spreading lies and disinformation. We just gotta laugh it out, you know. It's like they're just envious of what we got. But anyway, I'm going on the record right here, and I'm saying this token release is going to be bullish as fuck. Pre-sale investors, seed round investors, they believe in the project, and the project is still on the ground floor. And when you know that you got a team behind you that's going to succeed and do everything that they need to make it happen in time, then you hold. So what's going to happen? There's going to be, let's say, $150 million worth of Akash out on the market. Just, you know, estimate. Don't hold me to that because it could be plus or minus to that. But that's not going to be sold. You know, maybe some will be sold, but will it have an effect? I don't think so. So that's where I'm at with it. I just wanted to get on record that I'm more bullish than ever. This whole thing about dumping, I don't believe it. Not subscribing to it. All my tokens are locked up, so I'm cool with where I'm at with it. But success is always nice, and I do think, let y'all look at this place here. There's the sun setting over there. I do think that Akash is something special, and the team special, and the community special behind it. So that's where I'm at with it. And you know, some people bought it for about $4, but this is a token and a whole consciousness. It's a way of thinking, it's a way of operating, it's a way of integrating in ways that weren't possible before. And so Akash is bringing that to the table, and I just look forward to supporting them in any way. And don't be surprised if we get some big buyers in a few days when they see the price doesn't tank, or even if it does a little. Once that unlocks over and that whole fear-based thing's over, I think Akash could be primed for some all-time highs in October. So, you know, don't hold me to that because I'm just speculating. I don't pretend to know. I just feel that Akash has been coiling up for months and months and months with very little growth. But you know, Bitcoin did that all last year, and then when it released the coil, it went crazy, and that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from Akash. Feels like that. Just feels like it's time to go. So yeah, that's about it. There were some other things I wanted to say, but I'm trying to keep it short because y'all don't want to hear me ramble for too long. I did want to send out an endorsement, not paid or anything. This is just from my heart right now. But if y'all are looking for somebody good to get good information on low cap gems, thoroughly researched and trustworthy and a good dude, then Elon Trades. He's got a Patreon, so you get good calls. I sound like a total scam artist. Like I talked to somebody about this last night, and like the way I was talking, it's like, God, I sound like a scam artist. Like I'm trying to sell him some shit, but the way I talk is just so straightforward and direct. Like, he's great. You can trust him. He makes money. He's a good dude. If you want to make money, follow his shit. It's that simple. So anyway, Elon, hope you appreciate it. If you have any bad feelings or ill will toward me, I'd ask you to put that aside and still go hook up with Elon, because he's the man. And I don't really approve of many people in the space, you know, like on a big level. But Elon's the dude. That's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about confidentiality and trust within this scene that we all find ourselves in here. So I just want to say that, you know, people talk to me either in phone calls or texts on whatever platform or whatever, but I talk to people who do have influence pretty often, and I always ask them, like, when we talk about stuff, what about this, what about this, what about that, then I always ask, can I talk about this in public? Do I have your permission? Is it okay for me to talk about this? And I can't believe it, but nobody's ever that I've seen posted like a private message between me and whoever, you know? And so that's pretty refreshing and reassuring. I mean, who you see right here, this is me. If you get me, sometime I'm a little feisty, sometime I could give a shit, but anyway, I appreciate everybody here, and I wish everybody the best. I did want to say too that I'll come soon, babe. That sometimes you got to follow your gut and do things your own way. I've gone my own way, and it can be difficult and trying, but if you're good at something, you know, follow that path, and just find what you're good at, because everybody can find a niche market here, and really do well. So anyway, that's what I was talking about. So I did take a bit of a gamble, because I was LPing on osmosis from about day 2 or so, and I took all that money out, about 200 grand, and bought SIF chain with it. And it was, from everything I looked about SIF chain, was that, you know, I started buying it like 13 cents, that it would at least go to the all-time high, which is about an 11x. And I held it for a few months and tried to do all I could with them and help, and I'm happy to see they got a lot of TVL now. But anyway, that move and I did make 150 grand on SIF chain, so it's not like I frickin' lost money or anything, or 150 grand's not much, or not small, but it took like a month and a half. But anyway, if I would have sat in that osmosis LP doing nothing, I would have been up like $500,000. But you know what? I'm not crying. I'm not sad. I'm honest with you guys and say it cost me $500,000, but I don't care, because it was worth it. I don't advise you to follow some to a lot of the things I do, like, you know, Akash, DVPN, you know, any of the good cosmoses. Those are kind of no-brainers. But you know, it's not like I'm perfect or anything, and but I do take risks, and I do have a relationship. It sounds weird. I know a guy, and he gets me into all this stuff, and it came about because I put, right when I started crypto, which was a year and a half ago or so, I made some money, and then I put everything I had, 300 grand, and sent it to this guy and across the world. And anyway, it worked out, and made over $1 million in a few months of just holding it. But anyway, the point is, you got to put yourself out there. You got to push yourself to, you know, talk to people, do weird shit, contact anybody, do whatever it takes to get in and meet people and mingle. But that's why I'm so tied to my high-risk ways, is that they've led to success that I can't even talk about that's coming next year, like ungodly. Like it blows me away. It blows me away what next year has coming. So it's crazy. It's nutty. So anyway, I love you guys. My daughter's here. She's are you gonna make an appearance?
Huh?
You want to make an appearance? Say hello.
Hi.
Do you want Daddy to stop talking about crypto?
Yeah.
But do you love crypto?
Yeah.
And do we believe in crypto?
Yeah.
That's an important point. You got to believe in crypto. You got to believe it's the way. You got to know it's the way. There can't be any doubt that crypto is here to stay and will win and will triumph over anything. If you're not there, you're not going to win. People have been into Bitcoin for 10 years. They had to have that vision. It was crazy. But you need to have the vision that we're here now. So go for it. Anyway, hope that makes sense. I'm a bit crazy, but love you guys anyway. Is crypto going to the moon?
Yeah.
All right. Peace.